Welcome to today's lesson. Welcome to today's lesson. In today's lesson, we'll be focusing on, it's a continuation of our weekly module. Today's lesson, we will be looking at two different softwares, productivity softwares. We are covering two of them, two productivity softwares. The first software that we will be looking at is internet access softwares. These are the softwares that we will be looking at: Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge. This is our Google Chrome. This is our Microsoft Edge. This is our Firefox. This is our Opera. And this is our Vivaldi. My apology. These are our internet access softwares, and we will also be looking at Gmail and Outlook. These are our email clients, productivity softwares. So these are the two softwares we will be focusing on. Yesterday's lesson, we focused on another productivity software. We dived deep. In today's lesson, like yesterday's lessons, we are going to be focusing on basic functionalities of internet access software. Internet access software, and we are going to be focusing on basic functionalities of email client software. These are the two softwares we will be focusing on today. So we'll start with these softwares. Typically, as we begin, let me firstly do this and minimize. My apologies, I had so many windows open in preparation for this lesson. My apologies. Now, in most cases, particularly with Windows latest versions, however, we have these internet access softwares pre-installed, but primarily Windows uses this software, which is Microsoft Edge. You have this this software installed, which comes with your Windows pre-installed in the software. Now, in order for you to get other softwares, you will need to download them first. You will need to download them. For example, if you want, my apologies. For example, if you want to access the internet with Google Chrome, this is my Google Chrome. If you want to access the internet with Google Chrome, you will need to install it because it does not come with Windows. It doesn't come pre-installed with Windows. You have to download it and install it separately. The same applies to Opera, the same applies to Firefox, the same applies to Vivaldi. So I'm having difficulty pronouncing this word because I don't normally use this software. But nonetheless, let the lesson continue. Let the lesson continue. So, like I said, in order for you to be able to use these softwares, you will need to download them. You will need to download them. In my computer, as I speak to you right now, I downloaded Chrome. You can see it. This one came pre-installed. So let me show you firstly how you can be able to let's try and download Mozilla. Let's try and download Mozilla Firefox. So since we are going to be let's assume this computer is brand new. So being brand new, it comes pre-installed with Microsoft Edge. So let's use Microsoft Edge to want to download other internet access softwares. So what you're first going to do is that you're going to open your browser, which is your Microsoft Edge browser. So it's loading. So as it loads, you wait a bit for it to load completely. And once it finishes loading, what you're going to do is that you're going to search for your document. That's what you're going to do next. My network is giving me issues. However, let's see if I will be able to download the software in question. So this is your search area. This is your address search area. But firstly, before we get into that, I want to show you how to download a software called Mozilla. So let's say download Mozilla Firefox. Search results will take us to see install on Windows. It's primarily got, we primarily can get it at, let's see this site. I've never downloaded Mozilla before because I don't necessarily use it more often. I prefer using Chrome, but for the purposes of this lesson, we are going to download it, then install it. Then once we installed it, we are going to run it. So let's see. Download Mozilla Firefox for Windows. This is our search result. Now let's see if it will enable us the opportunity to download it. If it does, then good for us. We are good to go. See, this is our download area, down where we see our downloads. See, now Firefox, this is our setup file. Now let's open the file. Here you click here to open the file. That is, you will be downloading this if you prefer using it. If you prefer using Microsoft Edge, you don't necessarily have to download it. But if you don't, you will. Let's say continue. Now we are downloading our software. And our software is not responding, however it will. It will, let's give it time. Then the software is now installing. You see, the software is now installing as it's telling us. So the software is now installing. So while it does that, like I was saying, this is your download area. I closed it, but not necessarily closed it. I just minimized that pop-up message. However, the download can still be seen here. as it loads. You can see that it's still loading. So these are now when you want to access your settings with Microsoft Edge, your settings could be for any reason. You see, you have the option to do your print, your flip screen, your split screen. Let's see, you can be able to do something else here and then something else here. The screen is split into two. You see, you can do something else here. Say for example you want to search, I get a more in this section you search to download. In this section, let's search for entertainment. Let's say entertainment. I'm just showing you. See, so we have two different windows. You see, two different window splits. Now we don't need this. I was just showing it to you. Now let's go back to our settings, and then we can take a screenshot as well. We can take a screenshot if you want a screenshot of the video. You can, of the screen. You can do that. If you want to find on page, you can do that. Reload Internet Explorer mode, you can do that. You can do a lot of things with this search, with this browser. So this is what we use for internet access. Internet access browsers. Browsers are used to access the web. You won't be able to access the web without these browsers. Even on your desktop, on your laptop, on your mobile phone, you need these browsing softwares for you to be able to access the internet. Without them, you won't be able to access the internet. So you need to have them installed in your device for you to be able to access the internet. That is one critical information you need to understand. That right. Our software just finished downloading. Let's find it and then open it and run it. See, it just opened up because we installed it, and we are going to find it in our apps list. Say for example, here it is because it's opened. It's now on our taskbar. See, this is the logo. It's on our taskbar. We just pinned it to the text bar, to the taskbar. Let's close it. And then find it. Here it is. You see? We just downloaded this software. And now we have Firefox installed in our computer. And that's how you install a web browsing software. Now, like I said, I prefer using Chrome. So let's explore Chrome because I prefer using Chrome. Chrome is my first preferred web browsing. Chrome is my first web browsing preference when it comes to browsing the internet. I prefer using Chrome. Now, this is our Chrome. This is our Chrome. So, in order for us to be able to let me first do this. Let me first sign out of someone else's account. Now, in order for us to be able to use Chrome, we need to have a Google account. We need to have a Google account for us to be able to use, particularly email. We need a Google account. Before we get that email account, we can simply browse the internet. With the internet, you usually, with your phone, everything you do with your phone when you are in the internet, we will do on your Google Chrome PC version. You'll have the opportunity to do so. So what do we want to do to access the internet? Obviously, we understand that this is our search area and this is our address bar, and we have open tabs here. We have open tabs that we will get onto, and when you want to open a new tab, you click here. For example, here we are going to search. Let's search here education background. Say we're searching education background. See, we are getting in our search results of education background, and if maybe, for example, on another tab we want to do something different, we'll search another search result. So for example, we'll search music background. See, we have two open tabs that we have the option of going into. Here we searched for music, and here we searched for music, my apologies, and here we searched for education. We have different tabs open. If you want to close them, all you have to do is click here on the close button. Then your apps are closed. So this area is all your bookmarks, where you will find all your saved bookmarks. What is a bookmark? Say for example, I'm searching for education, and then after searching for education, I say, okay, I find the relevant information I require in terms of education. I'm just using this website as an example. So if I like this website and want to keep coming back to this website without having to search for this particular website, all I'm going to do is click on bookmark this tab. Then what I'm going to do is click on bookmark tab, and then bookmark edit, file name, bookmark name, free education background images. You can name this whatever you want. Say you want to name it my information on education, and then you say it's done. And once you clicked on done, your bookmark will be saved. Now how do you access it? This star shows you where your bookmarks are. If the website is your bookmark. Now let's say you come to this option here, bookmark lists, and then show bookmark bar. then bookmarks, then my information on education. This is your website. Say for example, let's close this website. Let's close it and open a new tab. We opened a new tab. Since we made this bookmark folder visible, all we are going to do is click on it, then click on that bookmark, and then voila, we will come to the website that we liked and bookmarked. So this is another feature of internet browsing. Another feature is doing what? Since we've learned about bookmarks, and then let's close it and open a new tab. Now, searching the internet, browsing the internet is practically self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. You don't really need much information regarding searching the internet. You can just simply search for anything you want. Whatever it is that you want, you will get. If you search for cars, you will use your bookmark area. Your search area, cars, and then click your search button or enter. I usually use my enter button to search, to execute my search. This is your cars. So for example, let's say you like this car. Before I get to what I wanted to show you, this is where you will find all your results, and this is where you will find specifically your images regarding cars. If you click on it, images will come out regarding a car that you want. Or shopping, if you want to buy a car, you will click here and then it will show you results of cars that you can buy. If you want videos about cars, you will click here. If you want news, you will click here. If you want maps, click here. If you want the web, you will click here. And then if you click on more, this is what you get: books about cars, flights about information regarding cars, finances regarding cars, information. So this is what it does. Now I want to show you another interesting feature about browsing the internet with Google Chrome. For example, this car here. Say you want, let me firstly, I know I'm not showing you, but I will show you. Firstly, let me save this image, and then we are going to do something with the saved image. I'm simply going to save it in my pictures, and it's download. So let's save it. Let's save it, and then I'm going to show you something with browser. Say for example, we don't know. Let me first see if the picture is in our. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, let's copy it. There is another way of saving images. So I'm not showing you this because I want to do something else. I want to show you something. So we will come to this, don't worry, we will come to the lesson about what I am doing. Probably this is going to be tomorrow's lesson, but for now I'm doing this for I'm doing this for educational purposes. Let me show you. Okay, we're not saving this. I want to show you something you can do with your browser. So let's find it if it's there. Okay, our image is here. Our image is here. I wanted to use that image specifically. Say for example, we don't know what the name of that image is or where they found that image. We can search with Google by image. All you have to do is click on search by image, then click on the image that you want to search, and then paste it all the way here. Then wait for Google to give you results. And the results are here. It's telling us that this is a Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini Revuelto. Lamborghini Revuelto. See, it's showing us the images of the car that we searched. Let's say we didn't know information about that particular car. You can do anything. You can even search with voice. You can search by voice. You can this is the usual search that we use. So you can do a lot of things with your Google. So to unlock other features like accessing an email, accessing YouTube, accessing Drive, you will need to sign in. So for example, look at this. With a Google account, you get a lot of options that you get on your phone. These are all the options you will get when you use Google account. These are all the options you will get. Say Google Earth. You will need to sign in. With Google Earth, what's going to happen is that you will have an opportunity to see what the Earth is. You still have other options to explore with Chrome. Google Earth is taking forever to load and it's slowing my PC down because I'm using this PC to record this video, so it's slowing my PC down. It's very sluggy. So I closed it. My apologies. I closed it. This is what you can do with Google. So when you are browsing the internet, you have access to all the information that is online in the world. You have access to all the information. You can even search latest news. If you search for latest news, you're going to get the results of those latest news. So this is our latest news. So you using the internet through Google Chrome, through web browsing, productivity software is great. It's great. So let me show you how you can sign in into your account, because you need to sign in. So you click on sign in. Now, as it enables you to sign in, I'm going to put in your email. My email. My email and my password. Now it enables me to sign in. Sign in Chrome, new profile. Stay here, and I just signed in into. See, this is my profile. It's no longer requesting me to sign in, because I've already signed in. And now that I've signed in, I will have access to these. For example, this is my account, and this is my business profile account. These are my map, my YouTube channels. I will be able to get them. I'll be able to get my emails. I will be able to get my contacts that I save on my email will be accessed here. This is going to be this. I'm also going to get this drive option to do my cloud storages. So I'm going to get a lot of things because I have now signed into my email, my Google account. Now the same applies. However, the softwares might be different. Softwares might be different in terms of their interface, in terms of how they work, but their end goal collectively, or all of them, is to provide us with access to the internet, and they're doing just that. They're granting us access to the internet. That's basically what they are for. So with this, you're going to be doing the same thing. Hence, I showed you Chrome and but again, also showed you Mozilla, not Mozilla, Edge. And also, let's go on to Mozilla. Let's open Mozilla because we installed it. Let's open Mozilla. But basically, their purpose, all of them, is to provide us access to internet. That's basically their purpose, to provide us access to the internet. Waiting on our Mozilla to load. And as we wait for it to load, okay, here it is. You see, the interface are not necessarily different, but they are, but not entirely different. See, we still have Google embedded within Mozilla. We still have options to new tabs. We still have other features. It enables us to use our YouTube, our Facebook, our Wikipedia, our Reddit, Twitter. We can still add other shortcuts, and they will appear here. So these softwares enable us to access the internet. All these softwares. I don't have this two. I don't have them installed, but at least I gave you a clue as to what these softwares are with these three. Now let's look into our second task. Our second task is to look into Gmail and Outlook for basic functionalities of email client softwares. That's what we are going to be looking at. Let's start with Google. Now, if you start with Google, since we opened our browser, and we've already signed in with our account, with our email account, all we have to do is to come to this option here. See these dots? Come to these dots and access your email here. Now, once you click on your email, you're going to be taken directly to the email page. And this is your email page. This is your email page. This is your email page, and this is your interface, your email interface. This is your email interface. So you have tabs. You have primary emails, you have promotions, you have social, you have updates. You have tabs contained within your email. Within your email, Gmail. Additionally, you have your search area. This is your search area, and because we are still using a browser to access our email, this is the reason why we still have an address bar. An address search bar. We still have it because we are using the online version, the browser version of our email client software. So we accessed our email like I showed you, and we are now looking at our interface, at our email interface. So this is where we get our inbox. These are all the mails I received. These are the starred messages. The starred messages are the starred messages where they will appear here, and these are our snoozed messages. They will appear here, and this is our sent messages. They will appear in the sent option. And we have our drafts where we were drafting emails but didn't send them. And then when we click on more options, we have important, we have labels now. We have important emails, we have chats, emails, we have scheduled emails, and this is where you get all your mail. And additionally, you have your spam folder, which is of spam emails. These are your spam emails, and your trash emails. These are your trash where you deleted your emails. And then in terms of category, you can manage them. These categories are like, you get them. My apologies. You get these categories in your inbox. These categories, you get them. If you want to manage them, you can just click here, and then it will show you how you can manage or create a new label. You can simply show or hide. This one is a default, so it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to hide it. However, you can hide these others. You can hide them. You see? You can hide them. But we are not looking at this. We are going to be looking at sending new emails. We want to send an email. In order for us to send an email, we firstly need to click on Compose. We firstly need to click on Compose. Once you click on Compose, it pops up this window here. Now this is where you're going to compose your email. This is where you're going to compose your email to whoever you want to send it to. For one, your recipient, this is where it will go. This is where the subject line will be. This is where you're going to put your carbon copy and your blind carbon copy. Your recipient here, the person you want to receive this email and receive a response as well, and that particular person can be seen by the recipient. When you don't mind, this is where that person or that address will be located. And a person you want to receive this email, but you want to keep it private so that the recipient does not see who you sent it to, but still be able to get a copy of the email, is the person you're going to put their address here. This is where you're going to put your subject line. This is where you're going to put your body, and this is where you're going to click to send. Additionally, we're going to do your formatting options here. We're going to do your attachment here. You're going to do your, if you want to insert a link, you're going to insert it here. If you want to insert emojis here, or insert files using Drive, or insert a photo, or toggle confidential mode, and also insert the signature here. This is your signature line. And if you want to edit it, you're going to edit it like this. This is where you edit it. So if you want to remove it, you just say no signature. You see? And then if you want to check your spelling or print that particular email or set up a to-meet date, or you want to do a label, you're able to do these. And if you want to delete this email and you don't want to send it anymore, that's what you're going to do. So let's start with sending an email. But who are we going to send an email to? Who are we going to send an email to? This is where we are going to send an email to. remember, we are job seekers, so I want to teach you on how to email an attachment and also how to email how to submit job applications online through an email. So that's what we are going to do. So when you look at a job advertisement poster, this is your job advertisement poster. Yes, please, this is not real. This is not a real job. It's just here for educational purposes. Please be mindful. Do not be sending your applications to this and saying you saw it from me that they are looking for people. No, this is not a real job advert. So this is a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. It's not a real job advert. So they're saying we are hiring social media specialists. They want bachelor's degree or equivalent experience, minimum of 3 years, and strong verbal, written, and organizational skills, and also ability to multitask. These are the requirements. And in order to apply, they say we must send our CV and cover letter to careers@ultimate.co. That's the instruction we received. That's the instruction we received. And that's the instruction we are going to follow in terms of doing this. So we will come back to the browser. Now we're going back to the browser. Let's first close these unused browsers so that we can relieve computer's memory, because the more apps are open, the more the computer uses the memory, and if the computer uses the memory, that's where it will slack. So we want to send an email with our cover letter to careers@ultimate.co.za. Now let's go back to our emails. This is our email. See? So the email address is careers@ultimate.co. It will go here. This is where the email will go. And careers@ultimate.co. This is where the email will go to. This is what, and then say we want to put a copy, a recipient. Say we want our friend or a neighbor or whoever we want to see this email. We're going to attach their email here. Say friend@gmail.com. And then here, if we want to use another friend, my apologies, one of my spelling is wrong. And also, if we want to put another blind copy recipient, we say friend2@gmail.com. and this is the subject line where we are going to announce what we are sending this email in regards to. Remember, the post is saying social media specialist. We are applying for this post, social media specialist. So we'll come here, say application for social media specialist position. Just put it like this so that they can know. The subject line will inform them of the nature of the email. Then this is where we're going to put our email body here. To the hiring manager, you are telling them the reason you are sending this email to them. This is our body. I'm typing our body so that we can see. And I'm also correcting our spelling errors. Correcting the spelling errors as well as typing this body. I don't want to make it a long body. Don't want to make it a long body. So this is it. Let's just leave it here. You can just leave it here. This is our body. Now, what did the post say? They said we must email our CV and cover letter. So we can't write our CV here. We can't write our CV here, obviously. That would mean we have to attach our CV. We have to attach our CV. We have to attach it here and then also attach our cover letter. So, where is our CV? Do you remember this document? The document that we were doing yesterday. Curriculum. This is your CV. This is the document that we were doing yesterday. So we are going to pretend I'm not sending this email for this position as if I'm making an application. No, I'm not doing that. I'm simply demonstrating to you how to do it. This is for the purposes of this is for your educational purpose. This is for your educational purpose. So this is our CV, and this is the CV that we are going to attach here. However, the CV requires firstly an application letter. Secondly, it requires the post requires an application letter, and secondly, it requires a CV. So this is our CV. This is our CV, so which means we need an application letter to go along with the CV. We need an application letter to go along with the CV. So we are going to do what? We are going to insert a new page. We are drafting an application letter, and layout design, page borders, whole document now. Now we are going. I made a mistake. Now we are going to draft our application letter. We need an application letter. We need an application letter. So the application letter we require is suppose to indicate our experience. Say, since this is your CV, you're simply going to come here and take your information and take your information and put it here, but simply going to do this. Simply going to do this. And this is the company this is going to be an application letter. And here we are going to place the company to which we are sending this email to. So what we are doing is we are writing our cover letter. That's what we are doing. We are writing our cover letter so that we can include it to go along with our CV. That's what we are doing. So this here will be your address and contact information, and here will be the recipient's information, the company's information. Now let's look at what that company is. The company is called, okay, it's still loading. The company is called Ultimate. Where is their address? Where are their addresses? This is a vague company, so we just doing this, so just put there. See the error I made? Let's rectify that error. Ultimate company 81987 Doreen Avenue, Park Bay, Pretoria. This is their address. Now, once we've put their address, we want to put in, I'm not going to type the entire letter, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a template, because to type this will take forever. So I'm just going to take a template and then put it here. This is going to be our template. This is going to be our template. So we have our template. Here's our template cover letter. Say for example, perhaps we can put it. We can just put its heading here and say cover letter. Then put it here and make it a bit bigger, bold it so that it's clear. And we forgot to write the date here. This is our date. And this is our cover letter. Sincerely, yeah. This is our cover letter, and this is our CV. See? We have our cover letter and our CV. Now we are going to save them. Your CV, this still falls under our CV. It's going together with our cover letter. So we need to save them. We need to save them as, so that we can send them. We need to save them so that we can send them. And we're not supposed to send them in this Word format. We're not supposed to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to Save As. And once we click on Save As, we click on Documents, where we are going to be saving the document. And then we click on Save as Type, and then we come to PDF, Portable Digital Format. That's what PDF stands for. Then we click on Save. Now our document is going to be saved into a PDF format. Then we will access that PDF format. The reason why we are saving the document in a PDF format is so that we don't send a Word document that people can be able to edit. It's not supposed to be edited. This is our information, so it's not supposed to be edited. And now, since I saved it into a PDF format, we'll come here and come to attach it here. Say attach. We're clicking on attach, and then we're supposed to upload it. We're supposed to upload it here, so we'll just look for it in our documents folder. Then look for your CV. This is your CV the CV you're going to be uploading. You're not supposed to upload this one. This one is your editable Word document CV. We don't work with this. Editing, we're sending this one, and then you click open. This is your PDF document type. And then once it finishes uploading, and all we have to do is to hit send, and the message is sent. To access the message and see, you get it in your sent mails, and in your sent mails, this is your application. You see, this is your application, and this is your document. See, this is our cover letter, and this is our CV. Now we just emailed it. Obviously, this is not a real email address. Therefore, we received this message to show that this address is not found. You see? You see? So, however, this is how you send your CV through Gmail. This is how you send your CV through your Gmail app. And you will access your CV and your documents in this email. This is the email that we send the CV to. And if your emails and the emails you wrote are not correct, then this is the message you're going to find. Immediately once you send it, you're going to receive this message from the mail delivery system, where it will be telling you that your messages are not delivered. And that's how you know that you need to change the email address that you were sending to. That's how you know. But apart from that, that's basically how you apply for jobs on your CV, with your CV, having created your own CV and having created your own cover letter. That's how you're going to be applying for them, these posts, by searching online. So let's now look at how you use, what is a PDF document reader, and the difference between a PDF document reader and a Word document reader. See, the differences are this. This is an Excel type of a document. This is a Word type of a document, and this is a PDF type of a document, and this is a PowerPoint type of a document. This one is a PDF document. We don't have PDF installed here in this computer. This is not the computer that I usually use, which is the reason why it's not it does not have a PDF reader installed. However, documents that require PDF installed will look like this. Look like this, and that's what you're going to get, and that's what you're going to see, that okay, this is a PDF document. And when you open it, it's going to open an app that enables you to view this kind of a document with, say for example, you wanted to open your CV. If you want it in Word format, you're going to get it in Word format. And once you open it in your Word format, you will be able to edit it. Let me show you. See, this is your CV. You will be able to edit it. So since we are able to highlight them like this, it means we are able to edit them. This is your CV in your Word format. You can see that it's even written Word. So that's your CV in your Word format. Now let's look at your CV in a PDF format. Your CV in a PDF format. It's using browser to open a PDF file. Browser is not meant to be a PDF document reader. However, it has this ability intact. It has this ability intact. So you see in this format, you're not able to edit it. You're not able to edit it, you're not able to do anything with it because it's in PDF mode.